People will doubt you. They always do. From the moment you say, "I want to achieve this," someone out there is ready to tell you, "It's impossible. You can't do it. You don't have what it takes." And sometimes it's not even strangers. It's the people closest to you, the ones you expected support from. That doubt stings, it hurts. But here's the truth. Their doubt is not your barrier. It's your fuel, the fire you need to keep moving forward. Think about it. Every great story begins with someone being told they can't. Athletes were told they're too small, too slow. Entrepreneurs were told their ideas were too crazy. Artists were told they'd never be noticed. Yet what did they all do? They took every "you can't" and turned it into "watch me." They didn't let doubt break them. They let it shape them. They let it build their hunger, their discipline, their drive to keep pushing even when the world was against them. When people doubt you, they're not defining your limits. They're showing you exactly where your fight begins. Their disbelief doesn't decide your future. Your response does. You can either shrink and say maybe they're right, or you can stand tall and say thank you. Thank you for underestimating me, because now I'm hungrier, now I'm sharper, now I'm unstoppable. The truth is, doubt is a gift. It's like throwing fuel on a fire. You can either let it burn you out, or you can use it to burn brighter than ever before. When you hear people whispering, laughing, dismissing your dreams, don't argue with them. Don't waste your breath trying to convince them. Use their voices as background music for your grind. Let their negativity echo in your mind every time you feel like giving up. Let it remind you why you started in the first place. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need one person, you. Your belief in yourself is louder than any doubt thrown at you. And once you commit to proving them wrong, something shifts. Doubt no longer weakens you. It sharpens you. Every setback becomes a reason to keep going. Every insult becomes motivation, and every rejection becomes redirection. So the next time someone says you can't, smile. Don't get angry. Don't fight back with words. Just say thank you. Because unknowingly, they just gave you the greatest weapon, doubt. And you're about to turn it into proof. Proof that nothing and no one can stop you, failure. Just the word itself makes people uncomfortable. Nobody wants to fail. Nobody wants to fall flat on their face after giving everything they've got. But let me tell you something. Failure is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your legacy. It's not a label that defines you as not good enough. It's a lesson, the most powerful teacher you will ever have. Think about the people you admire, the ones who left a mark on this world. Do you think they walked straight to success without stumbling? Not a chance. Every great achiever has a history of failure. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in history, was cut from his high school team. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, was fired from his own company. J.K. Rowling, before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, was rejected by dozens of publishers. Imagine if they had taken failure as a permanent label. Imagine if they had said, "This means I'm not good enough." The world would have lost legends before they even began. Here's the truth. Failure is feedback. It's life's way of saying, not this way. Try another way. It's like a compass redirecting you towards the path that actually works. Failure strips away the illusions, the shortcuts, the easy outs, and forces you to dig deeper. It teaches resilience. It builds character. And most importantly, it prepares you for success so that when you finally get there, you're strong enough to handle it. Too many people let failure break them because they confuse it with identity. They think, I failed, so I am a failure. But those are not the same thing. Failing at something does not mean you are destined to fail forever. It simply means you're learning. You're in progress. You're still writing your story. When you face failure, don't run from it. Don't hide in shame. Look it in the eye and ask, what are you here to teach me? Because inside every failure is the seed of growth. Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's discipline. Maybe it's creativity. But there's always something waiting to be learned. Something that will make you stronger the next time. So when the world laughs at your mistakes, let them. Because while they laugh, you're learning. While they doubt, you're growing. And one day when you rise and achieve what they thought was impossible, they'll realize failure never defined you. It only refined you. Failure is not your label. It's your lesson. Embrace it. Because every failure you survive takes you one step closer to proving them wrong and building the legacy that will outlive the doubt. Everybody wants success. Everybody dreams about building a legacy. But here's the reality. Dreams without discipline are nothing but fantasies. If you want to prove them wrong, if you want to rise above the noise and leave something behind that the world remembers, then discipline is the bridge that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. Discipline is doing the work, even when nobody is watching. It's waking up early when your body begs you to sleep in. It's choosing to practice, to study, to train, to grind, even on the days you don't feel like it. Discipline is not glamorous. It's not the highlight reel people see on social media. It's the silent hours of work that nobody claps for. And yet, it is exactly those unseen hours that create legacies. Look at anyone who has ever achieved greatness. Athletes, leaders, innovators, artists. Their success wasn't luck. Their legacy wasn't built in a day. It was built brick by brick with consistency and discipline. Muhammad Ali didn't become the greatest by fighting in the ring alone. He became the greatest because he disciplined himself in training when the cameras were off. Kobe Bryant wasn't just talented. He was disciplined, showing up to the gym at 4 a.m., working harder than anyone else. That's what separated him from the rest. Discipline also means sacrifice. It means saying no to distractions, no to excuses, no to temporary pleasures that don't serve your vision. While others are partying, you're working. While others are comfortable, you're uncomfortable. And in that discomfort, you grow stronger. People will mock you for being too focused, too obsessed, too strict. But later, those same people will admire you for what you achieved. The truth is, talent will get you noticed, but discipline will keep you on top. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel unstoppable, other days you'll feel empty. That's when discipline carries you. Discipline says, I don't care how you feel, we do the work anyway. And over time, those small, consistent actions add up. They become your habits, and your habits shape your future. When you build discipline, you're not just proving doubters wrong. You're building something permanent, a legacy. Because legacies aren't written in big moments alone. They're written in daily actions. They're written in the way you show up every single day. So remember this. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your discipline. And if you want to be remembered, if you want to leave behind something bigger than yourself, then discipline is not optional. Discipline is the foundation of your legacy. When people doubt you, the natural instinct is to argue back, to defend yourself, to try to explain why you're capable, why you deserve respect, why you can achieve what they say you can't. But here's the harsh truth. Words won't silence your critics. Arguments won't change their minds. The only language critics truly understand is action. Think about it. When someone says you can't and you reply, yes, I can, nothing changes. They'll keep doubting you. But if you quietly put in the work, stay consistent, and eventually succeed, suddenly those voices fade away. They have nothing left to say because your results speak louder than their opinions ever could. Your critics feed on your reaction. They want you to get angry, to get distracted, to spend your energy fighting them instead of building yourself. But the most powerful response is silence paired with relentless action. Let them talk, let them laugh, let them underestimate you. While they waste their time talking, you're building. While they're gossiping, you're grinding. And one day, your success will stand tall as undeniable proof. There's a reason why the saying goes, work in silence, let success make the noise. Words can be twisted, but results can't be denied. When you achieve something they said was impossible, when you build the legacy they swore you never could, that silence is deafening. They are forced to respect you not because you asked for it, but because you earned it. Look at history. The people who were once mocked, doubted, or ignored eventually silenced entire generations of critics through action. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine if he wasted time debating his critics. Instead, he kept working, and now his invention lights up the world. The key is patience.
Silence doesn't mean weakness.
It doesn't mean you're ignoring reality. It means you're choosing to invest your energy wisely, not in pointless arguments, but in building results that no one can argue with. Your critics don't deserve your explanation. They don't deserve your defense. They deserve the shock of watching you succeed despite them. So the next time someone questions your ability, Don't waste a second trying to prove yourself with words. Smile, nod, and get back to work, because one day your actions will echo louder than every insult, every doubt, every criticism. And when that day comes, you won't have to say a word. Your success will say everything for you. Most people chase success. They want the car, the house, the fame, the money, the recognition. And while there's nothing wrong with success, here's the truth. Success fades, but legacy lasts. Success is about you, but legacy is about what you leave behind for others. If you want to prove them wrong and build something unshakable, you must aim higher than success. You must aim for legacy. Success is temporary. The applause dies. The money can vanish. The trophies gather dust. But legacy? Legacy is the story people tell about you long after you're gone. It's the impact you make on lives, the doors you open for others, the inspiration you leave behind for the next generation. That is bigger than any moment of success. Look at the people remembered throughout history. It's not just because they were successful in their lifetime, it's because they built something that outlived them. Martin Luther King Jr., Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, their legacies continue to inspire people decades later. They didn't just achieve success. They created change. They sparked hope. They built a legacy that time could not erase. When you're working on your dream, ask yourself, am I chasing short-term wins, or am I building something that will last? Because proving critics wrong is not just about showing them you can succeed, it's about showing them that your impact can't be ignored. When you leave behind a legacy, even your enemies are forced to respect you. Legacy also means responsibility. It's not about ego. It's about service. What will people remember you for? Did you just live for yourself? Or did you use your struggle, your pain, your victories to lift others up? The greatest legacies are built by those who turned their personal battles into universal lessons. They didn't just say, look at me. They said, learn from me, grow with me, become more because of me. And here's the best part. Legacy is built daily. It's in the choices you make right now. How disciplined you are, how you treat people, how you rise after failure, how you silence your critics. Every action is a brick in the foundation of your legacy. Success may make people notice you, but legacy will make them remember you. So don't settle for small victories. Don't just aim to win today. Aim to build something that will stand tomorrow. Something that will inspire when you're not even here. Because success is about proving them wrong, but legacy is about proving yourself right. Legacy is about leaving a mark so deep that the world cannot forget you. When you finally achieve success, when you finally silence your critics and prove them wrong, it feels incredible. But here's the danger. Too many people stop there. They think, I've made it, I've arrived. And slowly they lose their edge. Slowly, they forget the hunger that got them there in the first place. If you want to build a true legacy, you can never stop proving yourself. Not to the world, not to the doubters, but to yourself. Because the truth is, the moment you think you've arrived, you begin to fall. Growth is endless. Improvement never stops. The world doesn't stand still, and neither can you. Champions don't stay champions by winning once. They stay champions by continuing to push their limits again and again, long after they've already proved themselves. Think of athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo or Serena Williams. They didn't stop after one title. They kept going year after year, proving not just to critics but to themselves that they could still rise higher. They understood that success isn't permanent. You have to earn it daily. You have to show up, even when no one is watching, even when the applause has faded, even when the critics have gone silent. Proving yourself is not about ego. It's about evolution. It's about refusing to settle, refusing to be satisfied with yesterday's victories. Because yesterday's success can't carry you through today's challenges. Every new day asks the same question. Are you still willing to fight? Are you still willing to grow? Are you still willing to prove? And the answer must always be yes. Prove yourself by staying disciplined when it's easier to relax. Prove yourself by chasing bigger dreams when everyone else tells you to settle. Prove yourself by being stronger than your excuses, braver than your fears, and hungrier than your doubts. Here's the real secret. The only competition that matters is the one with yourself. The critics will fade, the applause will fade, but your reflection in the mirror will always be there, asking you if you gave your all. That's the voice you must prove wrong. That's the standard you must rise above. So never stop proving yourself. Because legacy isn't built in one victory. It's built in a lifetime of consistency, resilience, and growth. Your journey doesn't end with proving them wrong. That's just the beginning. The real work is proving every single day that you are still becoming more, still building, still unstoppable. That's how legacies are made.